Her resignation came quickly on the heels of the retirement of the deputy NCIX director, Kenneth de Graffenried. Neither the arrest of Aragoncillo nor the departures of the nation's two top counterintelligence officials had much impact. True, Aragoncillo's arrest and indictment prompted a flurry of news stories in the fall of 2005. After all, it involved a mole operating in the White House itself. But the story soon faded away, to the point that when Aragoncillo pleaded guilty to espionage and other charges in May 2006, it drew little attention. And the departures of Van Cleve and de Graffenried barely registered at all. They seemed to be just two more small changes in the massive Washington bureaucracy. But in fact, these incidents, taken together, point to a much greater problem, one that poses a grave threat to the national security of the United States. The Aragoncillo case highlighted the fact that foreign governments and terrorist organizations are actively spying within the United States and stealing our most vital secrets on our nuclear weapons, missile defenses, efforts to defeat global terrorism, intelligence sources and methods, cryptographic codes, sensitive foreign policy dealings, and much more. Today, nearly 140 nations and some 35 known and suspected terrorist groups target the United States through espionage, according to intelligence officials. And since 1985, nearly 80 Americans have been caught spying for other countries. Over the past several decades, foreign agents have penetrated every U.S. national security agency except the Coast Guard. That includes the CIA, the FBI, the National Security Agency, the Defense Intelligence Agency, the Defense Department, the State Department, and the Energy Department. Far from getting better since the Cold War ended, the enemy spying picture seems to be getting worse. More than anything else, the Aragoncillo case revealed that the FBI remains highly vulnerable to foreign espionage. After the 2001 arrest of FBI turncoat Robert Hanssen, a spy for Moscow and one of the most damaging moles in U.S. history, the Bureau instituted some internal security reforms. But the Aragoncillo case highlighted how little the reforms have actually accomplished. Computer controls designed to trigger alarms when someone like Aragoncillo stole classified documents did not tip off the FBI. If it hadn't been for an ICE agent questioning whether it was proper for an FBI analyst to help out someone involved in a visa violation, the FBI would not have looked into Aragoncillo's case at all. The intensity of foreign spying and the intelligence community's failure to prevent espionage make the disarray at the nation's top counterintelligence office, and the larger counterintelligence problems it underscored, particularly disturbing. Counterintelligence is, quite simply, the process of identifying and catching foreign spies, either to neutralize them or to exploit knowledge of their activities for one's own purposes. Turning foreign agents, that is, convincing captured spies to work as double agents for the United States rather than go to jail, is one of the highest objectives of U.S. counterintelligence. The 1947 National Security Act defines counterintelligence as information gathered and activities conducted to protect against espionage, other intelligence activities, sabotage, or assassinations conducted by or on behalf of foreign governments or elements thereof, foreign organizations or foreign persons, or international terrorist activities. An updated definition, drafted by the Bush administration but not yet formally adopted by the U.S. government, states that counterintelligence is information gathered and activities conducted to identify, assess, neutralize, and exploit the intelligence activities and capabilities of foreign powers, terrorist groups, and other foreign entities that harm U.S. national security at home and abroad. As the draft wording documents, foreign intelligence activities include everything from traditional espionage, human spying, to technical collection, sabotage, influence operations, and manipulation of or interference with U.S. defense and intelligence activities. In short, counterintelligence represents an absolutely essential line of defense against our enemies, including terrorist organizations.